Okay, this is Dennis from Smoke Daddy Inc. and Pellet Pro Grill. We're going to unbox our new horizontal 4250 grill. It's a nice sized grill. It's heavy duty. I mean, it's the granddaddy of grills. But as you can see, it comes nicely packaged here. It's got 1/2 inch plywood here to protect it. So what we're going to do, when it comes to you, it's going to come on the pallet, and we're going to have plywood all around the whole thing to protect it from all those crazy forklift drivers that are out there. But what I'm going to do right now, we're going to unbox this. We'll take it apart. I'll put the parts out, and we'll come back and show you how to assemble it. Okay, once you get all your parts out of the box, lay them all out real nice. This is the bottom part, and what you want to do is make sure you have the pieces in the back here with the slots. That's the back of the grill. So make sure you have that on the back side. Yeah, you can use that piece of plywood here on top of this box for a nice work table. It's going to come along with all the bolts you need, and the first thing you want to do is locate the two panels that have the vents in there. We got the right side and the left side. This side here has the shelf mount here, the center shelf mount, so make sure it's on the right hand side there. So what you got to do is, I would make sure when you put these bolts in, just put them in finger tight. That'll make it a lot easier once you get it all assembled to tighten it down and get everything to line up properly. So, and then once you get these in, there's another middle panel here. Again, it has a shelf here for the center, the rest for the center shelf. So we'll get that one in also, and again, get them in finger tight, and we'll be right back with the next step. Okay, the next thing you want to do is locate this piece here. It's the center support. You can put that right in here and get that bolted down. Once you get that bolted down, then we can put in the center shelf. Good. Okay, after we have the center post in there, then we'll put in the center shelf here. Do that, make sure this is where your grease tray will sit, so make sure that's on the right hand side. Now that we have that all in there, we'll put the top on. Get that all lined up, and there's some bolt holes here that to bolt that all down. So once you get that all bolted down, we'll come back and show you the next step. Okay, since you got this far now, you just attach these two magnetic stops for the doors. Make sure you leave the back panels off for right now, because you're going to need to get in there so you can bolt the grill to it. So we'll take this off right now, and get to the next step. We'll get this box open and get that grill on top of this cabinet. Okay, once you get the box off, let's get all the components and different things out of there to lighten the load, so it's easier to pick up and put on here. Plus you're going to need to get inside so you can bolt it down. So yeah, these are our easy load racks here. Get those out. And yeah, they're pretty heavy duty, so anyway, we'll get all the stuff out of there, and we'll come right back. Okay, we got this up on the bottom cabinet. Now the thing is pretty heavy, so you're going to need at least 3 people, if not 4. It's going to, to get it up on here. One of the things you'll want to do, there's an access panel here you want to take that off so you can get in there and bolt it to the bottom, you know, plus it's a nice place to grab. So we're gonna get this bolted back on there, and then we'll show you the rest. Okay, now that you got the grill on top of the cabinet, there's 8 M6 number 10 socket bolts in here to mount that to the cabinet. Now, then you come around here and get underneath here, and there's 9 more that you'll find that'll bolt that grill to the cabinet. So once you get that all tightened down, this would be a good time. You can put the chimneys on here. They're pretty self-explanatory. Just take the bolts out there the same size, put those on there, and put the rain cap on. So with that, the other thing you can do is put your access panel back on. Take the screws that you have, just put this back on there. And yeah, that's it for that. So we'll be right back. Okay, now that you got the access panel back on, we can go over here to these back panels. Now, these back panels, you'll see there's some tabs here. They fit right into these slots, and you have these long screws here. We just put those in there, and that'll tighten those right down. We'll get our screwdriver there. But yeah, the same thing with these. Got the tabs there, they'll fit right in there, and put your screws in there. So okay, we'll come right back, and then we'll show you how to put the convection fan in. Okay, I'll show you how to mount the convection fan. There's an access panel here. It has 4 Phillips screws on here. Just remove those. This gives you access to the holes that you need to mount this. Now on the convection fan itself, there's 8 screws altogether that you need to remove and take the cover off. And once the cover's off, then you just set this. First you'll have to take this nut off, and it's a reverse thread, left-handed thread. So just remove that. That's what holds your fan blade on. Put the off and on buttons up to the front. Now, where you took the screws out for the access panel, you just put these screws back in here, and that'll mount that right to the grill itself. So and then once you get that back on there, then you can put this cover plate back on, put your screws back in, and then we'll go around and I'll show you how to put the fan blade on. Okay, now that we got the convection fan mounted to the grill, you just take and wrap. You got this nice cord wrap that's held on by two of the bolts. It's a nice place where you can wrap your cord around here, and we have the outlets here for that works really well for that. So let's go around here, and we'll get this blade on. Now, with this blade, there is a little flat piece here, the witness mark. You just take and get this flat piece facing forward so you can get that put on there. It's almost like putting a record on a there. So that's on there. Where did I bolt? Oh, there. And here's again, this is a left-hand threaded nut. So we'll get that on there. You might want to take a pair of pliers, just hold this blade and give it a nice little torque down, and then you have a nice convection fan in there. Okay. Okay, let's put the front doors on. The cabinet here, there's a little pin here and a little spring-loaded pin here. We'll just get those lined up, push those in, get it lined up, there you go. Just like that. So, yeah, we'll get those in, and we'll be right back and show you about the front shelves. Okay, let's put the shelves on. I'm going to show you where this goes. There's some bolts here. You see these hinges here. We'll get those lined up, bolted on. You're going to need a little help with that to hold it up. And then come over to the other side here. There's these brackets. The bolts are in the unit also. Just take and attach these brackets on here. There's a right and a left. And then we'll take this other side shelf and we'll set it on there. Then you bolt it up from underneath. So we'll get that all put together, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're finally getting her done here. The only last thing here is to put the speed rack on. It's very simple. You just hang them right on these screws here and tighten her down. Yeah, this is a nice little feature here. You can put your sauces, or you can put your beers in there if you want. So now that we got it all put together, we'll put everything back in here. This shelf comes down nice and easily. So the first thing we're going to put back in there is what we call the heavy D. It's a heat diffuser that you can put large chunks of wood in it. This is an option that you can get with this grill if you like. So, but we'll put that in here. Yeah, this fits right over the burn pot. It'll ignite those chunks of wood and give you some nice stick burner style smoke. Now the drip pans that we have here are real nice. They come with a handle on it, so you can put them in and out nice and easily. There's two of them. Get those situated in there. And now the other thing, we've got the grates. We'll put in there. Now, we are offering, these are going to come along with an easy load racking system. There'll be two of them in here. So it'll be nice to, you can take them out, put them in your prep area, get everything you want on there, and then bring them out to the grill. Now, yeah, these are real nice. And there'll be enough room that we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different levels. We do have extra grating available for that. So yeah, there you go. That's our new 450 horizontal by Pellet Pro. So yeah, we'll do another video showing some of the other features that we're going to offer on this. So yeah, if you have any questions, call 847-336-1329. We'll be more than happy to help you. So thanks for looking. Go start cooking.